What's going on? What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? Got my guy Christian coming through the building. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. This is going to be dope, man. I appreciate y'all. Gotta support the brand. You feel me? Gotta support the brand. Famous nobodies. Yes, sir. I'm good. I'm good. What's good? What's good? Hey, we going to get these going Monday through Friday. You feel me? I had a little slip up with my brother Langston, but other than that, we going to have these interviews, man. I got some great interviews lined up for the rest of the week, too, so y'all be on the lookout, man. I'm just trying to grind during this quarantine and, just keep it locked. That's the main thing. But I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm just waiting for Christian to come through, and then we going to get this going. Yeah. Let me see. Forgot you can send them. What's my next purchase? I'm on this 34 low wave right now, so I'm trying to get all the 34 lows while everybody ain't worried about them. So that's what I'm on right now. What's good, Soul Man? What up? Miss Nettie, what up? Saints and Souls, what's up? What's good? Uncut, the real, what up? Had to support the brand, my guys in the building. He coming through in a few. What's your favorite PG sneaker? Probably the PG1 or the 2.5. That would be me. That's just my personal opinion. What's good? What up, Brody? Top shoe of 2020 so far? It'll probably be the Dunks. The Dunk wave is just crazy right now. Honestly, like the Dunk wave is just off the chains right now. So I would definitely go with the Dunks. Yeah. Favorite Jordan 1 colorway? Right now I do like the blue, the greats. Uh, a living legend? I don't know about that, bro. I appreciate that though. That's humbling, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely, I'm just trying to just make it out. That's it. Just trying to be legendary, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I ain't there yet though, but I appreciate that. I'm gonna follow you back. Yes, sir. We got my guy Christian in the building. Yes. You know I had to support the brand, bro. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for coming through. What's good, fam?
Yo, what's happening, man?
Everything's good. You good over there?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. Just been laying low. You know how it is.
Yeah. I appreciate you for taking the time, to do this.
Nah, anytime. I see you got that good shirt on too.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm ready. I'm ready for a re-up. You feel me?
Yeah. I see that.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Uh,
Yeah.
mhm.
Everything good? You had a good day?
Yeah. I've been chilling, man.
That's what's
Same
up.
old, slow motion, but it is what it is.
Family, everybody good?
Yeah. Everybody good on this side, man. We just been, like I said, laying low. Everybody at the house, like you know what I'm saying, just ready for this to open back up so we can get back to it. But it's been good to just reset a little bit. Been designing a lot of stuff like crazy. We getting a lot of production done, so
Okay.
we're gonna be ready to rock and roll for the summer crazy. So like right about next week, I'm gonna start dropping some new stuff. We got cool shit coming.
Okay. Yeah. You know I'm on the lookout for that. You feel me? Like there's nothing
Yeah,
too. If you need anything on my end, just let me know too.
dope. Yeah, hell yeah.
Sir. Well, I want to get into the interview, you know what I'm saying, so we can, let everybody, get the other side of Christian. You feel me? Be able to see,
Yeah,
the upbringing and stuff like that. So I'll jump right into it. Just talk
yeah,
about growing up in New York and some of the hobbies that you had growing up in New York as well.
yeah. Well, really, I was born in New York, but I would more so say I grew up in Atlanta. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I was born in New York. I moved to Jersey. I was born in Brooklyn. Then I moved to Jersey for like elementary school. I moved to Atlanta when I was going to the seventh grade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I really say I grew up in Atlanta because that's my formative years. Like when I became a man, I was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would definitely say my upbringing, my growing up time was in Atlanta. Hobbies as a kid, man, was just I guess it's different. I'm a little older, so it's different than the kids now because I was an outside kid. Like I never was in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
me too, me too.
any opportunity I had to be out, I was out. You know what I'm saying? I used to do music. I rapped for years. You know what I'm saying? So that was always something big for me. You know what I mean? That's something people definitely a lot of people don't know. You know what I'm saying? I rapped for a long time. I had songs with Rick Ross, Jada Kiss, Styles P.
Oh, word?
Like I really was going. You know what I mean? I was me and Mello had a label together. Then we was working with Block ENT in Atlanta. Block ENT had Gorilla Zoe, Young Jock at the time. So
Yeah.
there's a lot. We was doing a lot. You know what I mean?
No, that's
But that was like
definitely
my
dope.
early, like you know what I mean, like my teens into my early to mid 20s. Like that's what it was all about.
What was the rap name? Where could we find the bars at? You feel me?
Diego Cash.
Diego Cash?
Yeah.
Okay, we definitely gonna get on that. I know I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just talk about just the upbringing and just having family. You know, I know family is very important to myself. I know for you, family is important too. Just talk about that.
I'm Puerto Rican, so you know a lot of people that's Puerto Rican we got a real close knit family. We have a big family, but it's very close knit. You know, what I mean? Like, my sister actually started like a group chat, like a family group chat, and like literally every day, the whole family's on the interacting. You know what I mean? So that's something that keeps everybody in touch and keeps everybody on the same page and knowing what's going on with each other. You know what I'm saying? So family's definitely huge for me. You know what I mean? Like it's big. Like I talk to my family. I talk to my sister every day. You know, very very close knit.
Yeah, just talk about, how supportive they've been, of the brand and everything that you're doing, your different endeavors. Just talk about how the family's been supportive.
Yeah. I mean, my family been supporting everything. Like I said, we close to this, so everything we've ever done been really, really supportive. Actually, my mom just joined the live
What's
right
up,
now.
Mom? How you doing, Mom?
Like, my sister, they've always been behind everything, and of course, give me a little extra push when I need it. You know what I mean? And just any resources that they have that I don't have, it's always an open book. It's always just everybody on the same page. One thing we all trying to win together. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And how did you get into the clothing line? You know what I'm saying? Famous Nobodies obviously is really dope to me, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? A lot. Just talk about how you got into that and what made you want to start it.
What happened really was a friend of mine. He's my partner in Famous Nobodies. His name's Gary. He has a hat line called 22. So a lot of times you'll see me post hats and stuff occasionally. That's not Famous Nobodies. If we did different like stuff, whatnot. That's the 22 side. So he had the line. He was just really starting to line out. This when Mello was still on the Knicks. So Mello would wear the hats all the time, this and that. And it was the end of the season one year. Mello wore his all red New York hat, and the shit started taking off. It started going crazy. So he reached out to me through a mutual friend, and he was like, "Yo, next time you come to New York, like let's sit down, chop it up. You can see what I got going on. And like it's moving, yada yada yada." So when I came back to New York, we ended up going out having lunch. He's talking to me about that, showing me this and that, boom, boom, boom. So we walk out the restaurant after lunch, and we walking down the street. Some other guys walking down the street coming towards us with a completely different hat, different brand, whatever. And it was like a bird or some shit on the hat, like that, whatever. And, he just joined the chat too. Gary, I'm talking about you right now.
What's good, Gary?
And he's like, "Yo, I produced that hat. I designed and produced that hat too." So I'm like, "What you mean by that?" He was like, "I do production for other people." So he was like, "I designed it at the hat producer." So I was like, "Yo, shit, I got an idea. I always want to do this Famous Nobodies thing." And he's like, "Oh, dope." So we walk into the car, just chopping it up, talking about that. So we go our separate ways. He goes home. He calls me. We get to talking about the brand and the idea. He actually sits there, designs a logo as we're talking through it. Boom, designs a logo, sends it back and forth. We're around going back and forth with it for the night. And then we agreed on the look, the colors, the design of the hat. We opened our first batch of hats that same night. You know what I'm saying? So we opened hats that night. Then when we was doing for, I would say about the first year, we would just put out one hat a month. It'd be one new style, completely different every month. A limited edition, it'd be like 100 pieces, something like that. And we would just come in like a day or two. Wait for the next month, you know what I'm saying, get the hype going, do it again like that. Because we were kind of just like figuring out what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? We knew we had something, figure out what we was going to do. And then it was one summer, it was like Olympic workouts or something like that was coming up. But Olympic basketball team. And Mello was on the team, this and that. They was all going Look, you talking about family support, you got Lyle on here going crazy.
What's up, Lala? What's up?
So they had the Team USA like workouts that they do in Vegas. So they would always go to Vegas for a week or 2 weeks and do like this Team USA stuff. So at the time I had just made these shirts. It wasn't the logo. We didn't even have this logo yet. So
Okay.
it actually said nobody's famous. It was just like a play on the words. It was nobody's famous. We t-shirts. So I had made them just for me, Gary, really, and Mello. So we had the tees and shit. And then when it was Olympic time, we sit there and talk. We like, shit, make some Olympic colorways so we know we could gift it to the players. We're going to be with the whole team for a week. So I go out there, me and Gary go out there. We did white tees, red tee, blue tee, red, white, and blue colorway of the Nobody's Famous. So we did that, gave them out to all the players, and they was loving them. And they was wearing them every day. They was all wearing the shirts every day. Yeah. So then that's when it was like, that's when it clicked, like, yo, nah, like, we really got to start. We didn't even have a website or nothing at that time. Like, Gary had the hat website, site, so we was putting the hats out and just putting them out on the 22 site, but we didn't have nobody's website. So when that started happening, like, man, the shit was on ESPN, it was on Bleacher Report, any sports outlet you could think, you was seeing pictures of them with these shirts on, and we didn't even have a website yet. So then immediately it was like, yo, all right, we got to really do something.
We got to whip something up. Yeah.
So then we got the website, you know what I'm saying? We loaded those up and we started like slowly building. We got the logo revamped and ended up with the box logo that we have now. And then just started pushing it as a real brand and started trying to grow it. And then eventually we were doing our hat production overseas. Right. Okay. And for like snapbacks, strapbacks, we were doing production overseas at the time. We still do now. And then we was doing dad hats locally. We was doing the dad hats in New York. Some random dude had an embroidery machine, like in some warehouse, like some rundown shit. Just go there, get the hats. But it was just terrible communication with him. Like, he was a foreigner, nothing against that, but it was like the communication wasn't there. Like, he'll tell you your hats be ready Tuesday. You might not get them Saturday or Sunday. So when you're trying to plan releases and trying to plan putting stuff out, it just wouldn't fly. So I actually got some hats done, and I'm waiting on the hats, and I'm pissed off because the hats wasn't ready. So I'm talking to Mello, I'm talking to Gary, and I'm like venting, like, yo, this is some bullshit. Yo, it's always something. Hats, and Mello's like, man, why you don't just get your own machine? That's dope. That's like the you know, like the light bulb moment. So me and Gary said, man, oh shit, we should just get our own machine. We know people that need stuff done. We could do work for other people. Plus, we could do our own stuff. We like shit. Well, let's look at the machine. So we started looking at the machine. We ended up buying the machine. Okay. But mind you, at the same time, we bought the machine, but we didn't have any place to put the machine. So because the machine is big, the machine is 2,500 pounds. I think it's 15 feet long, and it comes assembled. You can't break it down at all. That's how it comes. You know, that's just how it is. So at the time, Mello had an office in Brooklyn, in Dumbo, and he's like, yo, I got this big office. I don't use it much. You could just take over the office, make it like a showroom, put the machine in there, do whatever you want to do. So I'm like, all right, perfect. Me and Gary go out, buy it. We all buy the machine, whatever. So, mind you, it's time to get them. The machine's ready to get delivered and all that. So we're like, all right, bet. So we like, all right, we got to talk to my construction because they got to like hoist the machine because we realized that it won't fit in the elevator. So we get a quote to hoist it into the building, and the quote is like astronomical. You know what I'm saying? Like astronomically expensive. So by the time we like, that shit don't make sense because if we got to move it and take it out, like it's just ridiculous to cost. So then we start looking around. We just start looking for just warehouse space or some storage type space to do like a production house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As we're looking at that, we found a spot in the Bronx that's like an upcoming area. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of new stuff is popping up. It was like real industrial, but they started making it into like residential restaurants and stuff is starting to pop up over there. We found a space there that was big enough for us to put the machine and split the space in half to a storefront. So that's how we ended up moving forward and getting the store, because it really was like that wasn't even the plan at the time. That never was the plan to open up a store. But when we got the machine, it just kind of evolved into that. And that ended up being one of the best things we did because it gave the brand a home, it gave the brand a story. You know what I'm saying? And it elevated us to another status of having that flagship location, because you can see tons of people that have brands and this and that, but to say you actually have a location and a home for your brand, something that embodies your culture of your brand, is totally different. You know? And it's definitely different. Even like with our store, like anybody you know from the Bronx, from New York, you could ask them about it. It's like we have events all the time. You know what I'm saying? We even like just you can come out any Friday night. If it's a nice weather outside, you come out any Friday night, you're gonna see 20, 30 people sitting outside hanging out almost like a block party. Like we have the culture over there. So like we throw parties, it's hundreds of people at our store. You know what I mean? We've thrown cookouts where we've taken over like the whole block damn near. You know what I mean? Like we do all of that, but it's dope, like I said, because it gave the brand a home and it gave us a location and just like I said, built the story of the brand.
Nah, definitely. That's definitely dope. I was gonna say, how did the name come about? Like, describe, Famous Nobodies. If you can describe it.
So Famous Nobodies, I look at it like it's twofold, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just two aspects to the name. One, Famous Nobodies is everybody in the world. You and me is Famous Nobodies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a nice amount of followers. I got decent followers. People used to always ask me like, "Damn, who are you? What do you do?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So you get on Instagram every day, you'll stumble upon somebody's page that has 1 million followers, that has fucking 500,000 followers or something like that. And you're like, you have no clue who they are. Yeah. But they have following, they're popping in their world. You know what I'm saying? That's cool to me. That's a Famous Nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then also you look at the stuff that's going on now, like with these times, with all the police brutality and all the crazy stuff that be happening, like you have like Eric Garner or Trayvon Martin and these type of people who were quote unquote nobodies. Something tragic happened, they become polarizing figures that change the whole outlook of the world. You know what I'm saying? So that's another aspect that's Famous Nobodies.
I got you. I respect that too. I respect that. I always wanted to ask you that because, it's always good to support a brand. And I got put on by Mello, because Mello was like, you need to get on the Famous Nobodies wave. I'm like, we need to get this going, you know what I'm saying? So when he came out here to OKC, he really showed a lot of love. So I definitely, and he was educating me on the brand a lot more too. So that was super dope. Yeah. But definitely I love the vision and where y'all going with it. When was the first time you saw the brand on TV?
Around that Olympic time that I was talking about.
That Olympic time? Okay.
Yeah. Like that was like I said, that was one of them light bulb moments where we like, nah, we got something. We gotta run with this. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay.
But I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like with my guys, we always talk about it. Like I still get a thrill when I'm out, and if I see somebody with it on, you know what I mean? Like it's still like wow. You know what I mean? Like if I'm out and about and I see somebody walk past, they got a hat on or a Famous Nobody shirt, it's like damn, like wow. Like even on Instagram, I look on Instagram and people tag the page, like that feels great. You know what I mean? We've done thousands and thousands of orders, but it still feels good even seeing one person with it on. Like that's just it's a feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's your baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anytime somebody's wearing or supporting, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna feel good because that lets you know that people believe in you. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely dope.
But I'm listening.
Yeah. Now you good. I was gonna say, what's been the biggest accomplishment, to you so far in your, in your endeavors? What's been the biggest accomplishment to you?
I mean, when it comes to the brand, the biggest accomplishment, I guess, is just being able to create another stream of income for my family, for my son. You know what I mean? So like, for me, it's a family business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my kids help me when there's boxes, there's orders to be done. My kids is downstairs boxing up boxes. You know what I mean? Like, we do everything together. So they're learning from me as we go. You know what I mean? They're learning about building a brand, learning about branding yourself. They're learning about how to be accountable for things. You know what I'm saying? They're learning about shipping products. They're learning just to hustle. You know what I mean? Because it's different. It's so much that you can learn in school, but there's so much more that you can learn just from life experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think I'm most proud of, is just being able to teach my kids and show them that it's other ways. There's more to it. You know.
Definitely. That grind. You can't teach grind. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it's real. It's all day. You know, it's all day. Like we work all day. You know what I mean? Like we get off this now, it's a shitload of packages that got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I have the store in New York. We do fulfillment out of Atlanta though. So we always got things to do. You know what I mean? So it's a constant. Like even we do production. We do stuff overseas. So you're waking up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, because that's the time they up and they working on the other side of the world. So you got to communicate when they right on it. You know what I mean? So it's almost like it never stops.
What would you say has been the biggest challenge as far as, having your own brand and for anybody that's in here trying to be an entrepreneur and be able to try to grow their own brand, what was the biggest challenge to you?
I think the biggest challenge, period, is just getting out your own way. You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
a lot of times people have ideas and people have dreams and hopes, and it's like they put so much thought into it and so much, it got to be this, it got to be that, everything got to be boom, 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 that they never even end up starting it. Or they let people talk about it. Or not talk about them, talk them out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
yeah,
I think the best advice is just do it. Just start. You know what I mean? Like, you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You just got to study your craft and study other brands, see what people are doing, and just continue to elevate. And that's something that we're constantly doing. Like, we ain't figured it all out either. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the best at everything, but we're constantly evolving and constantly learning and moving on and doing what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Now, we definitely got to get out our own way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing, you know? Definitely.
Yeah, self-doubt is a killer, man.
Yeah, definitely. Same with me. Like, you know, I be thinking too much when I'm doing some interviews, and I might overstep or stumble on some words, or you know what I'm saying. Just I gotta get out my own way. So I can definitely agree, and I can feel where you're coming from on that. Obviously you have Mello. Mello's a huge, you know, part of the brand, you know, and definitely he gets the brand out there as far as, you know, the tunnel picks, stuff like that. Do we got any more collabs coming with Mello? And also, are there any other celebrities and different athletes that you're trying to work with as far as the future?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're 100% open for all of that. We've had tons of celebs wear our stuff. We've had, I mean, French Montana, Khaled, any Kelly Oubre, Jimmy Butler, Chris Paul, tons and tons, man. We have a lot. So it's like, we definitely want to go into more collabs. So the plan, like, actually, we have a call tomorrow. We're doing a big Zoom meeting and planning out like the next year, and we're trying to line up certain collabs and things like that we have coming. Melo's birthday is coming up, so be on the lookout for that because we're gonna do something special for that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
That'll be end of the month. You know what I mean? We got a lot of little things that we got in the works that we're gonna do.
I like how, and I'm gonna give you the flowers while you can smell them. But I like how when Melo came back, how quick you guys were on it. Y'all had the whole setup, the whole plot.
Oh,
you know, had the whole layout. The layout was perfect for that. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's what I'm saying. That was the beauty of what we had did in the beginning, because we had our own machine. So
you're right. Yep.
When Melo, once the ink dried on that paper and Melo Timberwolves, Gary was on the computer like this, designing the hat. Like, yo, bro, look, I just got the hat. Boom. All right, boom. The hat was done that same night we had the hat done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that was the beauty of us being able to do our own thing and taking our destiny in our own hands, because we made hoodies that night for him. We made hats that night for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all capitalized on it.
Yeah, he left New York with all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and actually with OKC, we had did the same thing. We had the dad hats and had the logo on the side. We didn't do a whole logo like we did for Portland. But we had the dad hats with the logo on the side. And like, same thing. Like it was like being able to pivot in the moment.
Definitely. That OKC one, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I tried to get my hands on it, and I just could not get my hands on that. That was gone right away.
We can still get you up. I know you're an OKC guy. We can still get you up.
Okay, all right, bet. Yeah. But yeah, he you know, when it was, I'm thinking about it because I'm like, that moment, the OKC moment, y'all capitalizing in Portland, and it's like y'all are right there when it comes to like perfect timing, y'all are like on it, and that's a testament to the professionalism, and on top of that, just being able to get everything out quick. You know what I'm saying, with good quality. You feel me?
Yeah, and honestly, like I said, like, man, it's being able to pivot. You know what I mean? Because ain't none of this, like with the Melo stuff, none of that was really all the way planned out, but it happened. It's like, okay, let's react. How you gonna react to the situation? You know what I mean? We was able to react in real time and get something done that was successful. Like, it did really good for us. It still does good for us. I mean,
definitely.
So
definitely.
Plus.
Definitely. What would you say is the ultimate goal for Famous Nobodies? What's that ultimate when you're like, okay, now I can say I did it? You know what I'm saying? What's that?
Shit, to be the biggest streetwear brand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goal is to be on top.
Yeah.
Goal is to be on top.
Definitely. Who are some of the brands that you would say like that, you know, are the competition as far as the brand goes? As far as you're looking at, like, okay, they made a move. Okay, now we got to make a move and be able to stay on top.
I don't really look at anybody. Not saying I don't look at anybody as competition, but I don't look at anything like, oh, this guy did that, I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know what we're trying to do with this. We have a plan. We know what we're trying to do with this. So, like I said, we pivot when it's time to pivot, but we know what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if I was watching what other brands are doing and trying to pivot off of that or move off of that, it'd almost be like I was mimicking those brands. Even if I wasn't trying to, still would be somewhat I'm out like that. You know what I mean? So
I got you.
we more about doing what we want to do and the way we want to go about it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we're trying to elevate the brand and elevate the culture and the lifestyle. You know what I mean? We don't want it to just to be streetwear. We want to make it for everything. We want you to wear it to you going out and about. You're going to the club. You're going on a date. You're going on some fly shit. And if you're just running around in the hood and doing the same thing, like, you know, like we want to be that universal brand.
That's dope. Great. That's a perfect answer. That's a perfect answer right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a perfect mindset too, because you got to think about it like that. Like, even when we're different reporters and stuff, like, people will compare me to people, but I'm still myself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm still gonna do what I got to do for me in the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely respect that and salute that. Since you had the New York and you had Atlanta, what are your favorite teams? NBA, NFL, and MLB.
NFL, New York Giants, 100%. Like,
Man, I don't like. Come on, man. I'm Patriots. You know what? Y'all hurting me, man.
I went to the Super Bowl. We beat y'all too. So,
oh man, come on, man.
Definitely, 100% Giants. Basketball goes. I'm loyal to the core, man. So wherever Melo at, that's my team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I respect that.
Aside from that, before Melo, whenever Melo decided to hang it up, I'm always a Knicks fan. You know what I'm saying? Baseball, I ain't really got. I say Yankees because I'm in the Bronx, of course. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't really locked in on baseball. Playoff time come. Like I said, we at the shop, we at the store, we got 20 people in there watching the games. But regular season, I'm not really locked in like that.
I got you. I ain't gonna say in the NBA favorite players or nothing like that, but definitely NFL. Who's your favorite player to watch in the NFL?
Right now, Saquon. Patrick Mahomes was exciting, you know what I mean? But I like to see guys on my team do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What'd you feel about Odell with that whole situation?
Shit, I wish we still had him.
Yeah, I mean, everybody definitely. Yeah, facts. You know, it's crazy though, because I felt like, you know, it was a mutual thing. Like, y'all both made, you know what I'm saying? The Giants made him better, and he made the Giants better. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, I look at it like right now, the way with what we got now, if we had him, that'd be icing on the cake, really. You know what I mean? Like, we'd have a hell of an offense with him right now. Definitely. But I mean, it is what it is, man. They'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out. And yeah, I'm with you on the Melo. You know what I'm saying? When everybody was Team LeBron when he first came in, I was like, nah, I like that Syracuse. You know what I'm saying? When he had that Syracuse wave and everything, and I always stuck with Melo originally. You know what I'm saying? So, and I always invested in his brand.
Yeah, no, that's dope. You manifested it, and you ended up working with him for a year. You know what I'm saying?
I wish it was longer, man. We had a conversation when we was at the USA Basketball. We had a conversation and stuff, and you know, he was just saying how he really wanted it to work out, and you know, just how things didn't align. It was too rushed. That's basically what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted him to stay there, though. I felt like this was the perfect spot for him, because in OKC, it's like all you can do is focus on ball. It's like Indiana. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing too much to do. You know what I'm saying? So you just continue to ball and get better. And I felt like him, Russ, and PG had that chemistry, bro. They could have really did it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
just
that.
imagine 3 All-Stars getting their chip together at the same time. That would have been legendary.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all good though. Things happen. You know, it is what it is. Growing up, were you big into sneakers? Like, obviously you like to get fly. So, you know, what was your go-to sneaker that you had growing up, and what's some of your favorites?
Man, off the top of my head, my favorite shoes when I was younger really was like the Iverson when they came out. The first Iverson with the blue toe I love those. I mean, at this time, I was the biggest. I still am. I was a huge Iverson fan. You know what I mean? So that was I love those. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. Like, that was my shoe. And the Grand Hills.
Oh, the Feel joints?
I love Grand Hills too, when I was young. Yeah. I ain't really have a lot of Jordans when I was young, really. But that was my
That's
shit.
surprising, though, being in New York. You know what I'm saying?
That's really, you got to think, too. By the time I left New York, I left New York early. I didn't go to school in New York. So I was in Jersey. Then when I got to Atlanta, I was going to the 7th grade that time. You know what I mean? So Atlanta was a little different. Atlanta wasn't really wearing Jordans like that. Everybody in Atlanta was wearing Reebok Classics.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
All
know that.
Atlanta was low top Reebok classics, all white, all black. You know what I'm saying? Girls would wear like the girl style. It was more rounded. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it was a little different. It was different out here.
That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought about that because, Atlanta, honestly, I
Atlanta
can't
at that time, the shoes was like I said, it was the Reeboks. It was Eastlands, like the little Eastland boots. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Polo boots. Harachis was big too. My man on here, my cousin actually on here saying Harachis. Harachis
Okay.
was big out here too. You know what I'm saying? But Jordan was Jordan, of course, but it wasn't like the culture out here in Atlanta was Reebok classics. The rest Reebok classics, all white.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even thought about that, honestly, because because I'm from Boston, so Boston, we got the New York culture going, you know what I'm saying, that tri-state whole area. So we would, we was Air Force Ones,
Yeah,
Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So I never heard somebody with the down south upbringing and what
yeah,
they used to rock, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
you fell in love with that first AI.
yeah, big time.
That's what's
That's
up.
one of the first shoes I remember, like the day it came out, going to the store, trying to be the first one there, trying to get there early to get them. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That so they had the whole so it was basically like the release like a Jordan, but it was for the
yeah,
AI.
yeah, the first AIs, yeah, white with the blue toe.
That's crazy. Uh, I'm gonna ask you one more, and I'm gonna let you go. I know you're a busy man. You got some shipments to
For
make.
sure.
Favorite music artist all time, and who you bumping to right now? Who you rocking with right now that gets you kind of in the mode?
All time probably be. I've always been a Nas fan.
Okay, why not?
Right now, I mean, I grew up listening to Nas. Like, it's iconic to me. You know what I mean? Like the things you talk about, just everything he delivers, iconic to me. Um, Drake is big for me. Like, I love Drake. I feel like Drake can't lose. Like anything he put out is a banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right now, I'm listening to a lot of West Side Gun, a lot of the Griselda, a lot of I've been listening to that Chris Brown and Young Thug tape.
me too. That joint's tough.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right
What's
now,
what's your favorite track on? What's your favorite track on that
if
joint?
I'm just on what Thug, I can tell you, I just be playing in the car. I don't even be looking at the track list or nothing. I'm just riding
Yeah,
to it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
my go-to hands down always be some Drake shit. I think he froze up on me for a second.
definitely. You liked his latest drop?
Yeah, I like it.
You liked his latest joint that he dropped?
Yeah, yeah. No, I like it as
Okay,
well.
okay.
Yeah.
Now that's what's up. Well, if you can tell everybody where the store's at, so you can plug that in, so they can make sure they can go by and definitely plug that in real quick, bro.
All right, so famous nobodies, just like this. Famous nobodies. That's the Instagram. That's the website. The store is up. We in the Bronx. You could just look us up. You go on if you go to the Instagram. The address is on there. Email contacts on there. The website's on there. You know what I'm saying? You can see all the clothes. You can buy it off of there. You can buy it on the website. Just check us out, man. Follow us. Keep up what we got going on. It's gonna be a lot of cool shit going on. A lot of dope shit dropping. So just lock in. I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking me out here, my story somewhat, and just keep rocking with us. We appreciate it.
Definitely, I appreciate you, bro, for giving me the time. And like I said, man, we definitely got to continue to keep this going too. You know what I'm saying? So if you need anything too, let me know. Yeah, let me know. You got my number, so we can lock in definitely. But I'll continue to push the brand, man. I believe in what you're doing, and that's why I wanted to definitely talk to you and be able to get more knowledge and get the knowledge out there for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, quick question too. What's going on with the? Didn't you have like a pizza shop too?
Yeah, we had the pizza shop. Actually, it was 2 doors down from our store. So we had the pizza shop going for about a year. So we parted ways with the shop. It wasn't nothing. Not the shop.
Okay.
I mean, the pizza shop was doing good. There was nothing like that. We just kind of had a different vision with some of our partners there.
Gotcha.
So we just ended up parting ways. But we ended up we figuring something else out too. We're working on another one because I was like I said, we're all about building that vibe and the culture around the brand. So that was a big thing for us too because it was like we was controlling the whole area. You know, we was giving people food, we was giving music, we was giving clothing, we was giving them hookahs, whatever. You know what I mean? Like it was just almost full circle. So it's dope. Like we working on some new shit though.
Okay. I was just checking on that because I remember I did see something for like a split second about the pizzeria joint. So I just wanted to plug that in just in case. But yep. So definitely everybody follow Famous Nobodies. Make sure y'all check out the gear. Everything online is crazy. Hoodies, hats. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I support the brand. You feel me? So I definitely want to say thank you for giving me the time and allowing me to be able to shed some light and be able to, help the brand out. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate it too, brother.
Yes, sir. You already know. I appreciate you, bro.
Holler at me.
Yes, sir.
Well,
And stay safe during these times too.
you too, man. Everybody on here stay safe.
Facts.
All right, bro.
All right.